Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is episode 11 of the Panorama Pandemonium Challenge. We have finished the Audis and we now move on to the BAC Mono. I've been having some difficulty getting this episode recorded due to steering wheel problems. Not with the wheel, more with its calibration. One moment it's way oversensitive and the next it's under sensitive. So let's see how we get on this time. Quite a few BAC Monos in the field. Can't see what's in the front. That's better. York, Angel, Pinar, or Penna, right ahead. Oh dear. Coming through. Much better. Much better. More responsive than last time and about the right level of sensitivity. First time I tried to record this, I had too much sensitivity going on. It was just flying around. Way more. Whoops! The driver's hands were flying around way more than they should have been. And second time around, they were barely moving at all. Even Mercedes. Oh! They parted out of my way. Clearly my reputation precedes me. Now, because I've done this, because I've started this challenge, this episode rather, a few times, I know there's no drive rates on this car. There are none. A big chain of cars going on ahead of this roof. Is it a roof or an Aston? It is a Aston, beg your pardon. Excuse me, sir. Keep away from the wall. There we go, that's him here. You have got to keep... this car keeps you on your toes. Oh, a string of atoms by the look of it. Oops. No, that would happen at least once. Weird line that the bots take there. I'm not going to be able to stay ahead of this Aston. He's now going to absolutely rocket down the road. Where is he? There he is. Whoops. Oh! There he goes. No way I was going to be able to keep him behind. There was little point in me trying to. Gently, gently. What am I aiming for? 221.870. I doubt it, is all I'm going to say. Oh, lots of advertising boards in the middle of the road. But now I've got the steering sorted out, I should be able to get a good level of control as I lock up slightly there. I don't know how it stacks up in normal trim alongside the Atoms, so let's see. Certainly in that area of the smaller, nippier cars, good in the corners, not so hot on longer straights. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's not a string of atoms, that's the BAC Mono that's 2 and 3 cars up. It's just the atom that's closest to me. Oh, that's actually a string of 3 monos. Oops, I nudged the atom. Come on, round we come. Don't squash me against the wall. Oh dear, no, all wrong. Oh, there's that atom again. Oh no. Can try and do my usual overtake there on the inside after that chicane, but lost the back end. That's going to be interesting. See how we do against this atom. Ahead of it for the moment. Let's see if we can stay ahead of it. So we're pulling away from them still. And being quite cautious through the corners with this thing. No bones about admitting that. I'm finding this quite a handful to keep under control. But visibility at least is not a problem. Not too bad in the last two Audis, to be fair, either. 228. Can I get 221 if I don't spin, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Close down my fellow BAC Monos. Oh, it's just really cautious braking in this section because it's so bumpy and no stability control to keep the car in check. It's very easy to lose control of the car, as I have proven many a time over. God, the bots are so slow up here. Come on! That should be you, yeah, that's that one. You can go so much quicker through that section. Whoops, not by doing that though. Ah, so it was 3 monos bookended by a pair of atoms. Oh dear. Oh, side by side with one of them. He's overtaking me at my favourite overtaking spot. Ow. Thought that was going to be a little bit risky, but never mind. On we go. Losing a lot of time being stuck behind the bots going up the mountain. Ariel Atom doing a pretty good job holding up these 2 monos. Can I get both monos into here? Oh no! One of the monos turned into me. Nah, back in 8th again. Oops, way too late, way too late, yeah. There's that Aston Martin again. Oh, goodness me. I don't have the confidence in my ability to keep this car under control to really push hard. Come on, bot. Okay, not a normal overtaking spot. I've done it a few times. But you've got to do something to get past these ridiculously slow bots. Yes, I know I could put the bot difficulty level up, and it probably will happen. Oh, in the course of the challenge. But again, the likelihood of me spinning these cars is that much higher because I'm not used to driving these cars with no drive rates. Although I'm getting more accustomed to it now as the challenge goes on. Am I any quicker? Well, quicker than my time trial times, but that's not really saying anything. That was on a terrible steering wheel. As I say, my intention only was to get into the top half of the time trial table back then. It's not really a very good yardstick. However, we'll see how the lap times compare. I have been able to catch up pretty conclusively with the bots each time. So if I do well enough in the next car, I think I might be getting the bot difficulty up again pretty soon, which will be fantastic. And checker flag is out. Could have done better than 8th. But yeah, that's quite tricky. See the... Look at that. Mono, 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 mono. Top 5. In fact, 7 of the top 8 are all BAC Monos. Well, well, well. There was an F1 in the field. Again, further proof you can't use the bots as a judgment on how well cars stack against each other in the field, because we've seen the F1s do well in a bot field. Right. Road C1. The orange is M Coupe, just chomping on the sweet. Now I'm going to wash it down with my favourite beverage, some Pepsi Max. Okie dokie. Mitzi and a Mercedes on the front row. Lovely. I'm assuming I don't have any driver. Oh! Again! A surprising to find I got all of them. Whoops. As I clunk the Mitsubishi. Ow! Oh! A fellow BMW on my right. Now, most of these cars are going to struggle going up the mountain. That Mitsubishi probably isn't one of them. 3 Renaults, I think. Oh no, one. That's a Mercedes. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Braking on grass doesn't usually end well. I thought there was a Renault still there. Oh, he's now behind me. Big plume of dust. Around the outside of this guy. Before he squashes me into the wall. Excuse me, Mr. Mitzi. Get this Mercedes. And the Mitzi. And the other Mercedes. Whoops. Oh, that Mitsubishi running a little wide there. Christoph Hetzubot. Oh dear. Sorry. I didn't quite get that move done before the bot's usual turn-in spot. So 2 more Mitzis and a Renault, I think. So weave in between the Mitsubishis. A Renault and Mercedes up there. I cannot tell. What am I aiming for? 229.740. Okay, stand a good chance of getting it, I think. Oh dear, it's a Mercedes. Just about managed to recover without causing too much havoc. Again, very surprised to see a road car with stability control. But because I've got the drive roads, I'm that much more confident in pushing like crazy. Any pro driver will tell you that with the right setup, the drive roads can often slow you down. absolutely true. And this challenge is not here to disprove that theory. I'm making it because I want to make it. Oh. And for you viewers that sit through it each time, for which I'm always very, very grateful for. Able to get some distance between me and the bots. Round we come. Oops, didn't do that right at all. Too greedy in the middle of that, which sent me off course. Didn't get the line I needed. Never mind. Nearly 10-second gap now to Shane Riley. Oh, this BMW's loud. Bit late with the brakes. Well, it looks like a road car. Whoops, didn't mean to change the display there. Interior wires, I was meaning. Not really much you can do interior wires in these things. Oh, one just 230. Was it 229, 740? Yeah, so I've got just over half a second to find, and I think I should be able to find it without too much bother. Tidy up some of my exits. Could have taken that a little better. Not too bad. There's 2/10. Another half second to find then. That's the target time done. Oh, keep off the wall. Yep. Better, but still not great. Not an ideal line there either, but not going to be too bad. Okay, there's the 7/10 I was looking for. Let's see if we can gain any more. We are 18.5 seconds or so from the next guy. Marvellous. A bit late into that. Hopefully that's not thrown away our time advantage. Oh dear, terrible. No, I did. Look at that. Lost 3/10 in that last sector. A bit early into third there. Final lap then. Got another 2 tenths to find. Or 2 and a bit tenths to find. It's all pretty much in that last sector. Few corners I can tidy up on. Come on, let's not attack in silly places where there's little to find. Yeah, I thought so. 3 tenths down. Oh, and off the wall as well. In theory, in cars that have the 3 drive roads, and the slower ones, such as your slower road cars, should be a harder time for me to be able to gain on, especially in conditions like this where I've broken away from the bots. So I've essentially recreated the time trial conditions. It was a bit better, but I'm not going to gain 3 tenths there. On we go. Indeed, I did not. I'm too far back now to gain enough to get the target time, but never mind. Whoops. Can we get 30 seconds? Probably going to be too much to ask now. Yeah, so 28 seconds thereabouts. Oh, goodness me, I didn't actually see what the lap was at the end. Oh, it was a 28.3! I did actually manage... Wow! So I managed to find a second in that last sector there. That was in that chicane corner there. That was where I found most of that. Look at the gap between me and the Evo 9. That's ridiculous. There is no way I should be that much faster than a 4-wheel drive car around here. But there you have it. That is this episode. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.